Hi there, Brian Wright, managing partner of WrightChat, founder and CEO of New Patient Group, and host New Patient Group podcast. So excited what we're doing here at WrightChat. The company has skyrocketed in ways that I can't even comprehend and speak in words. And it's done so because we offer something that's very simplistic, but it's the first of its kind. You know, we live in a very unique new economy, we call it, with competition unlike ever before. The consumer viewing healthcare practices as a commodity, and they're shopping more than ever before. And when you miss a new patient phone call, they are not calling back. Now, sure, unique opportunity, unique situations where maybe they're a loyal referral from a patient that's been patient there for a long time. Sure, there are exceptions, of course, but the vast majority of phone calls that are being missed, those people are lost opportunities. We, with New Patient Group, do a lot of mystery calls to practices, and the scary statistic is the reality of the situation is it takes us on average 3 times to call a practice before they actually answer. There are so many lost opportunities on missed new patient phone calls. It's crazy. You know, make-believe name Janice has got all kinds of things. She's checking people out, door chimers going off, 10 people in the waiting room. It's chaos up there. The phones are ringing. You know, what you do I answer the call? Do I check out the person in front of us? And even if you're trying to answer as first priority, it's not possible to get all the calls, even if you have 2 or 3 people working up there. So the model here is very unique, is the new patient phone calls come to you. If you miss them, they roll over to us. Our agents are very uniquely trained, and they remotely access your software according to your protocols. They speak to the new patient just as if they're sitting at your front desk. So the new patient has no clue it rolled over to a different organization, if you will. We become an extension of your team in that way, and we schedule that patient according to your protocols, and we do so in a very customer service, hospitality way. Our agents are very highly trained, and it's so cool to see our clients. Well, we have a 99% retention rate now. It's so cool to see our clients investing in the scheme of things a very small amount of money to get such a huge return. And a call center is not enough. Just taking a message and saying, we'll call you back, those days in this new economy, this competitive economy we talk so much about, those days are over, okay? The call center stuff, this third party doesn't work. We, as an extension of your team, again, it goes back to one, the patient doesn't even know they've been transferred to another party because we're answering it as if we're sitting at your front desk. But then we remotely are accessing your software and scheduling according to your protocols. Like I said, it's a turnkey solution that plugs such a needed thing for practices, but it's so much more than a hey, let me take a message and call you back. If you think that that's enough in this new economy, it's not. They're already calling the practice down the street, and this is how practices lose so much revenue over the course of their existence, oftentimes, again, without even knowing it. The other really interesting thing that this does that goes often very overlooked is it lessens your advertising expenses. If you're a practice that is spending a lot in advertising, you know, the more of these new patient calls you miss, the more you don't convert, the more advertising dollars you have to put in. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but if you start adding up, 3 new patient calls missed this month, 5 next month, maybe 1 the following month, 2, you get the pattern. All of these lost opportunities equate to you dumping more money into advertising. This is another way, it's another form of marketing that really is an insurance policy, if you will, in so many respects. We all need insurance, right? The day you don't have it's the day you need it, that type of thing. But the reality is it's an insurance policy to protect you if you're doing advertising. If you're not doing advertising, this is another way to grow your practice, $30, $40, $50, $60,000+ a year just by plugging that leaky hole, okay? It's so important that you think that way as a business owner is what can I always be doing inside my doors to plug the holes that are happening? And sometimes you may not have visibility that they're happening, but they're absolutely happening. If you look at a lifetime value of a patient, it's different for all practices, but take, for all businesses that matter, but take, let's say you're an orthodontic practice, you're looking around, you're on our website, you take the lifetime value of a patient. Let's say you charge $6,000 for a full case. If you're missing 3 to 5 new patient phone calls a month, which you are, that's the thing, is sometimes it's hard to imagine, but you are. Some months it's more, some months it's less, but it's 3 to 5 on average. Do the math. If you have a 70, 80% conversion rate on those ones that show up, do the math. The also is the domino effect, right? What if that patient also referred their sibling? They're a teenager today, and then all of a sudden their little sister grows up as a teenager. You lose that patient as well. If they refer a couple, it ends up being a $50,000 loss when you miss a new patient phone call. It's that critical. And it's awesome. So if you want to become a part of our family, and you see value in that internal marketing piece to plug a leaky hole that everybody has, and everyone has it in a different way, but everybody does have it, make no mistake about it. That's what we do. We clean up the new patient phone calls that you miss. We schedule them remotely, access your software, and speak and act as if we're sitting at your front desk. It's a turnkey solution and helps out a lot. It also helps out, you think from an experience standpoint, who wants to call a place and have them not answer? That's just a bad experience overall, whether it's a new patient, somebody that already bought from you. It's just a bad experience overall. So this plugs that experience leaky hole as well. So it's not just about growth. I mean, that's the ultimate organic result, but it's just about what do you want your brand to be represented as? And it's a really cool service. We look forward to servicing your practice, your family, your clients, etc., your patients, and looking forward to doing great things for you. Welcome to WrightChat, and looking forward to you joining our family. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.